Hey, what's up, people? This is Edson Libra here, bringing you a review of Marvel's Ant-Man. Should be to my left, right there, on my right, whatever. Um, yeah. So this is the what 11th Marvel Cinematic Universe movie so far. Yeah, Guardians was 10th. Yeah. So yeah, going to Ant-Man, there was a lot of how can I say this? Nervousness, is that a word? I was nervous. I mean, Ant-Man, he's a guy whose strengths, it might seem kind of lame at first. I can say after watching this movie, first impressions, uh, that's how I like to do my reviews. First impressions, then, the positives, the negatives, and then my final thoughts. So, first impressions, Ant-Man was fun. Like, that's why I love to have fun at movies. So, Ant-Man, good job. You did a good job there. Where do I start? I mean, Paul Rudd, he was great as Ant-Man, funny, relatable as a father. I'm not a father, but I mean, up to fathers, he's probably very relatable. His little daughter was the cutest little girl like ever. You know, let's not go down like the character list, basically, like who was in the movie. Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man. He was great, great acting. Uh, Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne slash, or spoilers. I don't like giving non-spoiler. I like talking about what happens in the movie. So Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne eventually is gonna. She is the Wasp. The Wasp. The Wasp. At the post-credit scene, or mid-credit scene actually. The post-credit scene was something completely different. But the mid-credit scene, she does get the Wasp. Why can't I say the word right? The Wasp costume. Okay. Anyway, and the supporting cast, like you had Michael Pena, he was hilarious, had me cracking up plenty of times in the movies. He's a very funny guy. Ti surprisingly was pretty good in the movie. I'm not a big fan of rappers turning to actors, but prove me wrong, he was great. And this other guy, I don't know his name, but he was great too. he's he's obviously never gonna watch this video, but it's kind of fucked up that I don't even know this guy's name, but whatever. All right, so just go into positives. Uh, let's see here. There's plenty of positives. I mean, it's so many right now. That's why I kind of pause. I'm like, where do I start? If I want to make this review very short, under 10 minutes, so it's not like a long ass video where you're just watching some guy talk about this movie and there's no special, jump cuts or whatever. Oh, there might be jump cuts actually. I might just do that. Make it fancy. Jeremy Johns styling up in this bitch. Um, let's see here. Positives. I love the costume. Like at first, I didn't like it. It looked like cosplay for Ant-Man. But watching the movie, like that costume looks great. And then going on to what he can do with that costume, it was pretty fucking awesome. Like the way he shrunk, it was very visually appealing to me. Like it was just cool. Like you would think it wouldn't be cool. Like going to this movie, talking to friends, I would be like, yeah, it's kind of lame. He uses strengths, and how is he gonna be a threat to anybody? But the way they used it in the movie, like holy shit, he is a boss. He can destroy anybody. Well, not anybody. Like can't fuck up Hulk. He can't fuck with. Maybe he could probably fuck up Loki, but yeah, Hulk and Thanos. Like he probably can't get in on that, but he could give Iron Man a whooping. I know that, and he can give Captain America a run for his money. But I'll probably get on to that. Because this movie, which I love, You know, since the next movie is Civil War, it leads into Civil War very nicely, especially at the post-credit scene. So I'm pumped for that. Like, it's so fucked up that Paul Rudd has to do double duty, but hey, I'm a fan of these movies, and I'll be ready there watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure he doesn't mind. He's getting paid for it, so it's okay. So other positive would definitely be Hank Pym, Paul, Michael Douglas as Dr. Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man. What I loved about this movie is that the very beginning, and there was like no opening credits, which I love. I'm not a big fan of opening credits in movies, so I love how they just jumped right into the action. So the first scene that we see is younger Hank Pym, who's still kind of old, but we see him at old Shield's headquarters, and he's angry at his fellow board members or his partners and whatever, that they are trying to take his formula for his Pym particles, which you know is what Ant-Man uses to shrink down and grow back up and get back. You know what it is, people. Uh, that was weird. Sorry. Yeah. So that was just great. Like seeing a look into the past. And Haley Atwell kept coming back as Peggy Carter. That was great. So I'm thinking that it would be cool that if somehow Hank Pym is in season 2, I believe now of Agent Carter, which I've never watched one episode of the show because from watching Agents of Shield, I'm just not a big fan of Marvel television on like ABC. But Daredevil, shit. Well, I don't want to go off and around about that, but Daredevil's shit. Check that out. Kingpin. You know, that's all I gotta say. But anyway, um, yeah. So that was great. I want to hurry up here because I got 7 minutes now. All right. Let me just cut through. I mean, you know the story. If you've seen the movie, you know the story. To me, it was good. Good origin story for Ant-Man. Um, Corey Stoles as a villain, Yellow Jacket, was fucking awesome to me. Just because of some of the things that he would say had me cracking up. And overall, I thought he was just a nice, decent villain. I mean, he's not going to be remembered for years from now. But as for right now, you know, for what he did in Ant-Man, he was great. And that costume, the Yellow Jacket costume, is probably one of the best designs, like, in the MCU, period. Like, it looks fucking cool. Um, yeah, what else can I say here? Ant-Man, just fun time at the movie. And I'm really, really looking forward to him coming back in Civil War and see where he sides, which I kind of have an idea of where he's going to side, because it's talking spoilers now. Even though we've been talking little spoilers, let's talk spoilers a little here. So I spoke on the mid-credit scene with Hope Van Dyne and Wasp, and that's fucking awesome. I can't wait. Even though I'm scared we won't see her until Infinity War in 2018, 3 years from now. So she's like on that Hulk status where we won't see her for a long ass time, and then we eventually do see her. It's gonna be all, you know, and it's fucking stupid ass thing. My computer keeps fucking me up. Anyway, so the post credit scene basically was. Oh, speaking of Falcon, real quick, holy shit! In the movie, one of the best scenes in the movie, period, is when Scott as Ant-Man, he's doing some kind of, he's doing another heist, because the movies are heist movies, and I love that about the movie. But anyway, he's doing a heist. He's trying to steal something from a top secret facility, which happens to be the Avengers facility, which had my jaw dropped. Holy shit, that's awesome! I love how they keep tying shit in, you know, to other things in the universe, because there's, you know, a universe. You gotta, you know, remind people it's not just a solo thing. You know what I'm saying? So he runs in the Falcon. You know, it's a great exchange between the two, and they eventually just start beating the shit out of each other. And it was like one of the best fights I've ever seen in the MCU, period. Like, really, like, just thinking of what I saw last night, watching it last night, it was really, really fucking cool. So, yeah, the great cameo, kind of, I mean, it was like almost more than a cameo from Falcon. But it was great shit, great shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen the movie. Anyway, post credit scene. Falcon and the Captain America. They find Winter Soldier, and they're like trying to think of what should they call Iron Man or something. Even though I don't know why it would be any of Tony's business. Speaking of Tony, fuck him. Hope he gets his ass kicked in Civil War, bitch. Anyway, um, and you know Iron Man's a fucking asshole. Uh, yeah, so it's cool. Preview of Civil War, and they're like, okay, who are we gonna call? For help. And he's like, I know a guy, and he's obviously talking about Scott Lang / Ant-Man. So, alright, so how do I grade Ant-Man? I would give it, I'm gonna swagger jack Chris Tuckman's grading system here. I really like this system. It's like a classroom system, but to me it's good. So I'm gonna give Ant-Man a B plus. Yeah, or maybe no, B plus, A plus, because it was really, oh no, not A plus. Whoa, sorry, A minus. Yeah. So it was good. I mean, like, what else can I say here? It's an enjoyable movie. Definitely has replay value to me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Civil War now more than ever. So thank you for watching my review. Uh, oh, let me see if there's any negatives. No, not really. I can't think of any negatives right now. I mean, there's like one scene where I was like, it's kind of rushing it. Rushing the way he got so good in the Ant-Man thing. But other than that, can't really be too negative on it. This review's going a little too wild. So let me cut it here. Thank you for watching my Ant-Man review. Peace.